And rise from the national anthem. Experience.
Stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight, o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rockets' red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave.
Klein, 163-pound sophomore, number 18, Connor Sizemore. 155-pound senior, number 22, Landon Betts. 167-pound sophomore, number 34, Caleb Fraser. 197-pound senior, number 63, John Schoen. The 223-pound junior, number 70, Luke Hudson. And the 252-pound senior, number 75, Grant Middleton. Head coach for the Knights is Caleb Howland, assisted by Brandon Smith and Scott Dermark. And now, for your hometown, Sylvan-Lucas Mustangs. 179-pound junior, number 2, Kai Labertu. 187-pound senior, number 7, Carter Johnson. The 201-pound senior, number 8, Braden Nelson. 152-pound senior, number 13, Vance Dole. A 223-pound sophomore, number 14, Blaine Brokey. 153-pound senior, number 22, Asher Hernandez. And the man in the middle, number 58, Lane Buttenoff. You gotta wake up in the morning there, Tommy.
Tiger Media Network's area game of the week. I'm Eli Blankenship, joined alongside me, Kyler Rowden-Stone. It is a pleasure to have you all along with us. We've got the Lakeside Knights taking on.
Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to tonight's matchup between the Lakeside Knights and the Sylvan-Lucas Mustangs. I'm Miley Schroeder, joined by Eli Copes tonight. How you doing, Eli?
Oh, pretty good. It's a nice night.
Yes, it is. It's a bit windy here, but we're ready for some football here tonight as, again, Lakeside Knights are playing the Sylvan-Lucas Mustangs. It is the Mustangs' homecoming tonight, so a lot of festivities going on here in town. But as now we'll get set for the kick as the Knights will receive the first kick of the game. We'll see what the Knights offense can do to start out the game here tonight. After a loss to the Canton-Galva Eagles last week, the Knights will be trying to bounce back. They'll need more offensive production this week, as last week they didn't score a point. So hopefully we get started going here on this first drive tonight against the Mustangs. Kobe Klein to receive the kickoff here, and he's taken down at about the 20-yard line. So we'll see what the Knights do here on the first play of the game. They get started in the I formation. Eli Schmidt under center. Hand off to Caleb Frazier is going nowhere for maybe no gain there on the play. So 2nd and 10 now. Knights have been trying to incorporate the I formation more this year. So we'll see how they do it this game as Kobe Klein and Caleb Frazier split out wide. Landon Betts, the Lakeside senior, in the backfield with Eli Schmidt. Frazier motions. Eli Schmidt gives it to him to the outside, and he's taken down for about a 1-yard loss, maybe a half a yard. So not a great start here for the Knights as they're now set up for 3rd and 10. Same formation as last play here. Eli steps back to pass, throws to Kobe Klein, and it's incomplete. So that'll bring up 4th down for the Knights here. So good job to the Mustangs defense there. Brings up a stop for them as the Knights set up in punt formation here. And a deep punt by the Knights. Picked up by the Mustangs and tripped up. That was John Schoen on the tackle, I believe. So now we'll see the Knights defense in action here.
1st and 10 for the Mustangs. Maybe it'll get better when it gets dark.
Mustangs get set up here on 1st and 10 and a pitch to the near side. Broken tackle, and he's off. That is number 19, Ashton Bennison, all the way for a Mustangs touchdown on their first play of their offensive drive. So Knights can't get a stop there. And Mustangs actually get the first points on the board here as it's now 6-0, and they get set up for the 2-point conversion.
They lead at 6-0. They'll try for the 2-point conversion now.
In the I formation.
I formation, Johnson under center.
And a handoff right up the middle is good for the 2-point conversion. So Knights defense starts out slow as Mustangs get the first points. It's 8-0. 10:19 left here in the first quarter. I'm Milo Schroeder, joined by Eli Copes, and I'll hand it off to Eli to thank tonight's live stream sponsors.
Wakanda Boats and Motors, Wakanda Water, Cunningham Fiber, The Brush Group, The State Bank of Downs, Remus Tower Service, Remus Plumbing, Heating and Air, Miller Hardware, Miller Welding, Midway Co-op, and Corner Drug and Gift. We'll be right back.
Lane Brokey tees the ball up here for the Mustangs.
For those that didn't get to hear us during our wonderful muted intro there, I'm Eli Blankenship, joined alongside.
So Mustangs will get set to kick now after their touchdown.
With us here for TMN's Area Game of the Week. Week 5 action, Sylvan-Lucas.
And the kick.
Another deep kick way into the end zone there, so about 5 yards deep into the end zone. So a touchback for the Knights will bring them up 1st and 10 at their own 15-yard line. Knights just need to get the ball moving here, as last drive they went 4 and out. Was not a good start to the game for the Knights, so trips to the far side here on 1st and 10. Eli Schmidt drops back to pass. A deep pass to Kobe Klein is caught! Kobe Klein with an amazing catch. Brings the Knights all the way into Mustangs territory. Takes them all the way to the 35-yard line. So a 40-yard pass there on 1st and 10 for the Knights. So that's just what they needed here. Get some motivation in them after the Mustangs touchdown. Hopefully they keep that momentum going here. Frazier in motion here. Handoff and a flag flies.
The false start on the Knights. Yep.
So that'll move him back 5 yards for first down. That'll bring up 1st and 15. So now we're under 10 minutes here in the start of the game. Trips to the far side again. Eli Schmidt runs to the left side, and he slips and falls. So a 1-yard loss there for the Knights will bring up 2nd and 16 now. He just slipped there. He's slipped quite a bit this year. I don't know if it's in his cleats or what, but can't get planted there as he slips down when he tries to cut back. So that'll bring up 2nd and about 16. Eli Schmidt on the shotgun, and flag flies. That'll be offsides on the Mustangs. So that'll move the Knights up 5 yards and bring up 2nd and 11. So Knights catch a break there. Now they'll get set up for 2nd and 11. Kobe Klein and Caleb Frazier split out wide. Landon Betts in the backfield with Eli Schmidt.
Snap to Schmidt.
Looked like they were going to run the option.
Runs up the middle and is stuffed. That'll be a loss of 2.
So now that'll bring up 3rd and long for the Knights after an exciting play from Eli Schmidt to Kobe Klein on the deep pass. And now they've come to a standstill as it's now 3rd and 11. So they get set up in the I formation here on 3rd down. Eli Schmidt hands it off to Caleb Frazier, and he's going nowhere. A 1-yard loss there on the play. So that'll bring up 4th and 12.
Yeah, the Knights had a really good start to this drive, but they just can't finish.
So
Looks like they're going to punt here.
almost blocked there. Caught by the Mustangs, picked up and running to the outside, breaks a couple tackles, comes in, and he's off to the races. He's got one man to beat, and he gets blocked there. Flag flies. That'll probably be a block in the back as the Mustangs, number 7, Carter Johnson, runs the punt return. Takes a punt return to the end zone. We'll see what the flag is here. But that was a big play for the Mustangs there. About a 50-yard punt return, but we'll see what this flag is, and it is a block in the back on the Mustangs. So I'll get the ball here, 1st and 10 at the Knights' 30-yard line. So Knights defense needs to get a stop here as they're down 8 now. And the first 2 drives were unproductive there as they run it up the middle with number 15, and he gets about 5 yards maybe. So that'll be 2nd down and 5 yards for the Mustangs.
Clock winding down to 7 minutes as the Mustangs get ready for the snap.
So 1 to the far side, 2 in the backfield with the quarterback, and quarterback keeps it, and he's got an open grass, and he's got 1 man to beat, and he makes it. So that is number 7 on the punt return, Carter Johnson, as he then takes a rushing touchdown all the way from another Mustangs touchdown. So that'll make it 14-0 now. So now the Mustangs will get set for the 2-point conversion.
2-point try for Sylvan-Lucas.
1 split out wide, 2 in the backfield with the quarterback.
Johnson, 1 to his left, 1
The snap, and it is fumbled. 15 picks it up, tries to make something happen, but he can't.
Brought down by Knights senior Landon Betts there. So 2-point conversion is no good. That'll make the score 14-0. I'm Myler Schroeder, joined by Eli Copes. We'll be right back. Show the kicker too, Eli. You've been showing only. And we're back here, getting set for the kick. Another deep kick. This one will be returned by Kobe Klein. Picks it up there after his fumbled, and he breaks a couple tackles, spins around, still driving forward. Brought down around the 15-yard line.
Looks like he had a little bit of trouble getting that ball. And then once he got it, he didn't have much time to run.
So now the Knights will get set up 1st and 10. They had a lot of success on the first play last drive.
Hopefully they can carry that first drive playmaking throughout the 4 drives, or the 4 plays.
So Eli Schmidt alone in the backfield, 3 to the near side. That is Kobe Klein going deep again. Eli Schmidt to him, and almost caught by Kobe Klein. He was there. He almost had him right in the breadbasket there. So Kobe Klein drops that deep pass there. It was about the exact same play as first play last drive, but Kobe Klein can't come up with that ball.
Really good effort by Kobe Klein and Eli Schmidt, but they just can't finish.
Eli Schmidt with 2 good passes there on the first play of both drives. Hit Kobe Klein right in the hands. Kobe just couldn't come up with it. So Eli Schmidt in the backfield with Landon Betts, and they're on the option. Pitches it out to Landon Betts. He's got the edge. Breaks a tackle, and he's brought down near the first down, and they will give it to him. So a Knights first down here. So Knights get their first down of this drive. Hopefully they keep this going here, as we're now down to about 6:15 left here in this first quarter. So 1 to the near side, 1 split out to the far side. Landon Betts with Eli Schmidt. Eli hands it off to Landon. He's got the edge, and he's brought down after about 5-yard carry there. So good job by Landon Betts to get at least 5 yards there. That'll bring up 2nd and 5. Knights have had a good start to this drive here. Hopefully they keep moving along now, as they've had some pretty good plays here this drive. Same formation as last play, just flipped. Gives it to Landon Betts again. He's got the edge. And he's brought down for Knights first down near the 40-yard line.
So the Knights offense finally doing something on the 2nd drive. 3rd drive.
So Knights get another first down and up to the 40-yard line. So we've had 2 first downs now this drive. Hopefully they keep going here. 2 5-yard carries by Landon Betts. Keeps them moving. Nope, he passes out to Kobe Klein, and it's dropped. So they run the screen pass with Kobe Klein, but it's dropped. So that'll bring up 2nd and 10 for the Knights. So now the Knights will get set up here on this 2nd down. 1 split to both sides. Landon Betts gets a fake, and Eli Schmidt is smashed there, right on the line of scrimmage. So maybe a yard. So now that'll bring up 3rd and 9.
Yeah, great job by Eli Schmidt to get every inch out of that play.
He just kept driving his feet there and got a yard out of it.
See what the Knights can do on 3rd and 9.
They need to keep this drive going here, as they're already down 14.
Knights getting lined up.
And the flag flies. And it is false start on the Knights. So that'll back them up 5 yards here on this 3rd down, and it'll bring up 3rd and 14. So now 3rd and long comes up. We'll see what Coach Howland calls here.
3rd down and 14 here for the Knights.
3rd and 14. Clock continues to run under 4 minutes.
So 3 to the far side. Schmidt alone in the backfield. And drops back to pass. Kobe Klein catches it, and he's stopped after. Oh, he's still going. And the ball comes out, but the refs already blew the play dead, so no fumble there on that play. It'll bring up 4th and 9 for the Knights. So 2 good starts of both drives, but both Tucker out right at the start of Mustangs territory. So Knights in punt formation yet again. A high punt by the Knights and keeps rolling, and it stops about the 18-yard line. So Mustangs will start at the at their own 18-yard line here. Knights have not been able to get a stop here the last 2 Mustang offensive drives. Hopefully the Knights get a good defensive stand here. So Mustangs get lined up 1st and 10 at their own 18 now in the I formation. Fullback dive up the middle, broken tackle, runs into the ref and brought down, and a flag flies. So that goes all the way to the Mustangs 35-yard line. We'll see what the indication is here. And this is
what's that called? The official that is kind of sideline warning, I think. Everybody's creeping out. Must be sideline warning.
so
1st and 10 here.
now it's 1st and 10 at the Mustangs 35. They're in the I formation again here. And a pitch to the outside to number 15. Cuts back and is brought down by the Knights after a 5-yard carry. So Mustangs getting a whole bunch of yards every play here, as they've only ran, I believe, 5 offensive plays, but they're up 14-0, and they're set up at the 40-yard line now.
Yeah, the Knights are really trying to stop them, but they're not having much success. This drive has been better, though.
So Mustangs get set up yet again in the I formation. And run up the middle with the fullback, and is stopped for no gain. So good job by the Knights interior defense there to allow no yards. That'll bring up 3rd and 5. So Mustangs get set up here for 3rd and 5. They've ran I formation every single play of this drive. And a pitch to the outside to number 15. Knights push him out near the 1st down marker. I believe it'll be short. So that'll bring up 4th and inches, and
yeah, the Knights really need a stop here.
And yep, it will be 4th and very, very short. So now the Mustangs will get set up on 4th down. Knights need a stop here, and they run a quarterback dive, and it goes for about 3 yards. So Knights don't get a stop there on 4th down. So that'll bring up 1st and 10 now in Knights territory at the Knights 32-yard line.
Mustangs break their huddle. Once again, an I formation.
So they'll get set up here, 1st and 10. Pitch to the outside and breaks tackle, and he's still going. One more man to beat, and Knights bring him down there. can't quite tell who that was. I believe that was Knights senior Landon Betts, as he was the last hope for the Knights.
Brings up first down here.
So Mustangs get another first down. That was number 15, Zane Maupin. He is a very fast and shifty for the Mustangs. So first and 10 at the Knights. So 12-yard line. And quarterback drops back to pass, and he's wide open for another Mustangs touchdown. So Mustangs get another touchdown, brings the score up to 20-0.
Mustangs lead it 20-0 here with 39 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Mustangs will go for the
So Mustangs will get set up here for the two-point conversion. And another run up the middle with number 15 is close, and he's in. So two-point conversion is good for the Mustangs. 39 seconds left here in the first quarter. Mustangs 22, Knights 0. I'm Matt Schroeder, joined by Eli Copes. We'll be right back.
And we're back here after that Mustangs touchdown. The score is 22-0 with 39 seconds left in the first quarter. Mustangs set to kick. Nice kick. And that'll go back through the end zone.
So a touchback there. So now the Knights will get set up for their fourth drive, first and 10 at the 15-yard line. So Knights really need to get a score here as they're down 22-0 here in this first quarter. So one split out to both sides, one in the backfield with Eli Schmidt, and a pitch out. And it's a reverse fumbled, picked up by the Knights, I believe. We'll see what the call is, and it's Knights football. So Knights had a tricky play there, and it'll be a 6-yard loss. So second and 17 comes up now for the Knights after a little trick play there, but turns into a big loss for the Knights. And that'll be the end of the first quarter. So I'll hand it off to Eli to do tonight's live stream sponsors.
Wakanda Boats and Motors, Wakanda Water, Cunningham Fiber, The Brush Group, The State Bank of Downs, Remus Tower Service, Remus Plumbing, Heating and Air, Miller Hardware, Miller Welding, Midway Co-op, and Corner Drug and Gift. We thank these sponsors, and we'll be right back for the start of the second quarter.
Here for the Knights.
We welcome you,
And we're back after the
welcome you back to
end of the first quarter.
Sylvan Grove, Kansas.
Knights have the ball.
Knights with the football. 2nd and 17 here at the
One split to both sides. Landon Betts in the backfield. And Eli Schmidt keeps it on the quarterback keeper, and he fumbled. And I believe that is Mustang's ball.
Mustangs have the football.
So Knights fumble there on 2nd and 16, and they turn it over at their own 8-yard line. So not what you wanted there as a Knights fan.
Mustangs force a fumble and now have the ball.
So Mustangs will get it. 1st and goal.
And 22 points on the board in their favor.
Eli Schmidt doesn't fumble very often, but when he does,
Goal from the 8.
but this time he does, and it's very costly for the Knights as we're already down 22. Mustangs pass it out to the outside, and
Pass ball is incomplete.
now the whistle is blown. I don't know if that was a forward pass, but flag is flown, I believe.
In there. Make the catch.
It was actually a backwards pass. The Knights could have gone and picked it up, but nobody ever did, so they just called the play dead, and that'll back them up to 2nd and goal at the 12-yard line.
No, it went out of bounds.
2nd down.
So I formation here, swinging out wide, and spins around, and one more to beat, and another Mustangs touchdown.
Goes in for the 6 points.
So another Mustangs touchdown on a wide sweep to the near side of the field. Goes all the way for another Mustangs touchdown. So now it is 28-0 in favor of the Mustangs.
Another 2-point try on the way.
So Mustangs will get set up for this 2-point conversion.
Look to extend their lead to 30.
3 to the near side, alone in the backfield. Motion here as 15 is now in the backfield. And throws to the middle, and it's good for the 2-point conversion. So
That brings the score to 28-0,
30-0.
30-0 now. 11:40 left in the second quarter.
The Mustangs lead it 30 to nothing with 11:40 left to play here in the second. District implications tonight is lacrosse and Quinter.
And we're back after that Mustangs touchdown.
Be an interesting one.
The score is 30-0 with 11:40 left in the second quarter.
I've seen Quinter play.
Mustangs set to kick.
For the Mustangs.
Both of those squads look like they'll be pretty evenly matched, so I'm excited to see how
Another
be sure to
deep kick.
action on the Quinter Schools YouTube
That
page where Tiger Media Network will be covering.
fumbled by the Knights and then picked up and is pushed out of bounds. That is Caleb Frazier.
Pushed out of bounds.
So the Knights will start this drive at their own
Bounds and the
15-yard line.
a couple of yards shy of the 15-yard line. Probably right around
So Knights have put together a good start for a couple of drives, but nothing's on the scoreboard yet. Here as we're now 11:30 left in the half. So 2 to both sides. Eli Schmidt rolls to the near side, slips, breaks a tackle, and throws, and it's incomplete.
Ball's incomplete.
So Eli Schmidt's pass, I believe that was to Landon Betts, or he was just throwing it away, is incomplete.
able to find his man down.
So now 2nd and 10.
Eli Schmidt to kind of evade the tackles there. He had a
Good job by
hungry Mustangs.
Eli Schmidt as he keeps the play alive after he slips and then breaks tackle. So now 2nd and 10 for the Knights.
11:31, 2nd and 10.
Same formation here. 2 split to the far side and 2 to the near side. Caleb Frazier in motion and fumbled handoff, picked up, and he's brought way back. And that is a huge loss for the Knights.
The Knights just not able to make any offensive production.
So that'll bring up 3rd and 20.
Brings up 3rd down and 19.
Knights have had success passing here tonight. They just haven't done much of it. So 3 to the near side. Eli Schmidt alone in the backfield. And drops back to pass here. Throw to Landon Betts is incomplete. So Knight Senior can't come up with a catch there as it's now 4th and very long. Very long. So Knights in punt formation yet again here tonight, as they've not had much success at all on the offensive side. So Connor Sumter set to punt, and a deep punt to number 15 is caught, and he's got blockers in front of him, and he's still going and breaks tackle, and he has another block and another Mustangs touchdown. So Mustangs get a whole bunch of blockers out in front, just slithers his way through the Knights defenders, and another Mustangs touchdown.
And the Mustangs will get set up for the 2-point conversion.
2-point conversion coming up next.
Full display, punching it in for 6 more for the Mustangs, and now they go for the 2-point conversion.
A snap, and there's a flag.
Johnson, a false start will be called on the Mustangs.
Ball start on the Mustangs.
So that'll back them up 5 yards on the 2-point conversion.
5-yard penalty will be
Now the 2-point tries push back 5 yards. Got a little bit more distance to go.
And the Mustangs will get lined up for the 2nd time.
Try this one once.
3 to the near side. Quarterback's alone, drops back to pass,
Back to throw it. In trouble.
and
Fires it.
brought down, and it's incomplete for the 2-point conversion. So 10:25 left here in the 2nd quarter. Mustangs 36, Knights 0. I'm Nyla Schroeder, joined by Eli Copes. We'll be right back.
Looking like this may Mustangs ready to kick things off once again.
Mustangs get set to kick here. Again, Mustangs lead 36-0 with 10:25 left here in the 2nd quarter.
Kicking it out is Lane Brooks.
Another deep kick for the Mustangs, picked up by the Knights. Landon Betts runs to the far side, breaks tackle, still going, and brought down as the ball comes out. And they're going to say Mustangs ball.
The Knights just can't hold on to that ball tonight.
It sure looked like he was down, but I guess not on the other side of the field. So Mustangs get the ball here. Now 1st and 10 in Knights territory.
With 10:16 left to go here in the first half. In the ball on the Knights' 35-yard line. Mustangs in full form. Johnson, keeper right up the middle.
Quarterback right up the middle. Stop for about a yard there. So that'll bring up 2nd and 8 for the Mustangs.
Clock just breaking 10 minutes.
Mustangs set up in the I formation. They've ran a lot of I formation here tonight. Quarterback runs right up the middle. Still driving forward. Good for about 6 yards. Will bring up 3rd and 3. Or 4, actually. 3rd and 4. So Mustangs seem to never get a negative play here this game, and that's all the Knights have been able to get here this game, it seems like. So I formation yet again. Another run up the middle with number 15, breaks another tackle, spins around and is brought down at about the 15-yard line.
The Knights just cannot stop number 15.
Number 2 made the tackle for the Knights.
Mustangs continue to drive as it's now 1st and 10.
8:42 and counting. Mustangs leading at 36-0. 2 running backs in the backfield behind Johnson.
Run to the far side with number 2. Breaks a tackle and a big hit there. Brought down, pushed out of bounds. So 1st and goal now. That was Kale Labertu.
The Knights really need to stop here.
1st and goal from the 4.
So Mustangs get set up, 1st and goal. 5 yards out. Run up the middle is good for another Mustangs touchdown.
That'll make the score 42-0. And the Mustangs will look for the two-point conversion.
Ladies and gentlemen, the Boosted Club is selling pulled pork for $15 a pound. They have 1-pound bags and 2-pound bags.
So Mustangs get set up for the 2-point conversion here. They're up 42-0. Quarterback drops back to pass and another, and it's good for the 2-point conversion. That was caught by number 10, Tristan Keith. So that'll make the score 44-0. I'm Nyla Schroeder, joined by Eli Copes with the Lakeside Live Streaming Network. We'll be right back.
And we're back after that Mustangs touchdown. The score is 44-0. 8:24 left in the second quarter. Mustangs kick.
Picked up by Kobe Klein. And tries to cut back and is brought down at their own 23-yard line.
The Knights really need to put some points on the board if they want to stay in for the second half.
Knights have it on 23.
So again, they've had 2 or 3 drives where they've started out hot, and then they just slowed right down once they got near the 40-yard line. So hopefully they get a scoring drive here as they're down 44-0 now. Schmidt keeps it and still driving forward, good for about 2 yards there. So that'll bring up 2nd and 7.
Picks up 4 on the play, brings up 2nd down and 7.
8 minutes on the clock.
Knights need to keep on getting productive plays, positive yards. So Caleb Frazier in motion. Eli Schmidt keeps it and he's brought down after about maybe a yard, if a yard. So that'll bring up 3rd and 7. So Knights have used the same formation all 3 plays of this drive. 1 split to the far side, 1 to the near side. Caleb Frazier in motion. Eli Schmidt looked like he was dropped a pass. Rolls to his right. Late pass is intercepted by number 13 for the Mustangs. He's got room and open grass and another Mustangs touchdown as a flag flies. So I believe that was another block in the back, like that punt return that was brought back. That was an interception. So that was actually a pick 6, but there's a flag on the play. That was a pick 6 for the Mustangs, and the flag is, we'll see here. Ref is discussing the call with the Mustangs coach. We'll see here. Still discussing. Call is block in the back on the Mustangs. So that'll call off the touchdown, and that'll back him up. But the Mustangs will get the ball 1st and 10 at the Knights 10-yard line. So Knights keep on having these negative plays on offense and defense. So now the Mustangs pass it here. Deep pass, wide open in the end zone and caught. Mustangs will now go up 50-0 with 6:37 left here in this second quarter. Mustangs have been relentless on offense as they're now up 50 points.
Joel on the reception, he was the one who secured that interception there just a moment ago and wasn't able to get the pick 6 there, but is able to punch it in for 6 there on that reception.
So I formation here on the 2-point conversion. A kind of a trick play there as it goes an end around for the 2-point conversion. So that'll make it 52-0. 6:37 left here in this first half. I'm Milo Schroeder, joined by Eli Copes with the Lakeside Live Streaming Network. And I'll hand it off to Eli to do tonight's live stream sponsors.
Wakanda Boats and Motors, Wakanda Water, Cunningham Fiber, The Brush Group, The State Bacon Downs, Remus Tower Service, Remus Plumbing, Heating and Air, Miller Hardware, Miller Welding, Midway Co-op, and Corner Drug and Gift. We'll be right back.
Yeah, what is it on right now? Yeah, what number is it?
And we're back after that. Another Mustangs touchdown. 52-0. Mustangs set to kick.
Another deep kick for the Mustangs, picked up by Kobe Klein. He's got a crease, and he's still driving forward, and then a group of Mustangs brings him down at the Knights' 25-yard line. So Knights down 52 here with 6:30 left here in the second quarter. Knights really need to just get some points on the board here, as they have none now, and we're about halfway through the second quarter. So kind of a different formation here, as it's an end around to Caleb Frazier. He's got a crease here. Breaks a tackle, still driving forward, is close to the first down as he's brought out of bounds. It'll be very close depending on the spot. And it looks like it is a Knights first down here. So good job by, I believe that was Caleb Frazier there, to get a nice 10.5 yard run there. To get that first down there, as the Knights are now to the 36-yard line.
Yeah, the Knights really needed a little bit of action on offense.
That handoff is fumbled, and it looks like it was picked up by the Mustangs.
That is not what they're looking for.
Looks like the Mustangs may have forced a turnover there. They've got
Fumble on the play. Mustangs recovers.
So
48.
Mustangs pick up a mishandled handoff. So Knights turn the ball over yet again here. So Mustangs will have it now 1st and 10, and Knights territory again at the 37-yard line. So exactly 6 minutes left here in this first half. So a sweep to the outside with number 5 for the Mustangs is good for about 4 yards. So that'll bring up 2nd and 7.
a couple new faces at running back as well. So I think the Sylvan-Lucas Mustangs have kind of decided to put in the reserves, let them get some
So now 2nd and 7. Handoff up the middle
handoff right up the gut.
with the fullback, goes for about 5 yards. It'll bring up 3rd and about
22 makes a stop on
2.
Sharp off there. Picks up about
Short
4 on play. Brings up 3rd down and 3.
It's about 2 yards to go to the stick.
So 3rd down here for the Mustangs.
Rooks under center. I formation.
I formation yet again, and as the quarterback, number 14, pounds his way forward. Good for another Mustangs first down. So that'll bring him all the way to the Knights' 22-yard line.
Knights just can't seem to get a stop. And the Mustangs will get lined up again. The snap, and they'll run it to the near side. And really good tackle.
That was Caleb Frazier on the tackle.
Picks up 2 on the play, brings up 2nd down and 8. Number 4 made the tackle.
There is likely what you see is kind of the future of this program for the Mustangs. 2nd and 8, clock continues to run. 4:07 left to play here.
Mustangs will get set up here, 2nd and 7.
8 yards to the stick.
I formation here.
Brooks in the I formation.
Pass here, rolls out to the near side, and an incomplete pass just short of the intended receiver.
That'll make it 3rd and 8.
Brings 3rd and 8 here for the Mustangs.
So now Mustangs will get set up here for 3rd down. I formation yet again, and little end around there, and he breaks a tackle, and he's brought down for a 1st down. That'll be 1st and goal. That'll be brought down at the Knights' 5-yard line. So time ticking now as we're now to 3 minutes and 30 seconds left here in this first half.
61 made the tackle for the Knights.
3:20 left to go here in the first half.
So I formation yet again, a pitch to the outside to number 1. Has space, and he's brought down, I believe. No, that's another Mustangs touchdown. So now 58-0. Mustangs are just going to town here.
3:08 left to play here in the first half. Mustangs go off the 2-point try. They look
And the Mustangs will get lined up for the 2-point conversion.
here by the midfield.
Snap, they'll pass it to the far side, and it looks like it's incomplete. It's 58-0, 3:08 left in the 2nd quarter, and we'll be right back. And we're back here after that another Mustangs touchdown. It is 58-0. Mustangs just kicked.
Returned by Kobe Klein, and he's brought down at about the 16-yard line, and a flag comes out. Face mask, I believe, is the call.
I have an announcement here. Whoever has the 10 of hearts,
Face mask on
50-50 drawing,
the Mustangs.
your way back to the table to collect your half of the prize. Thank you for supporting our alumni.
So a 15-yard penalty moves the Knights all the way up to the
Face mask.
32-yard line. So best field position the Knights have had all game, I believe.
Whoever has the 10 of hearts, go up to the alumni table.
I formation here. I believe that was Caleb Frazier on the handoff, and if he broke one more tackle, he might have been close to the 1st down, but he's brought down after about 7 yards. So that'll bring up 2nd and 4.
7 yards on the play. That brings up 2nd and 3.
2:40 on the clock.
And ticking. So
Gain on the play brings up 2nd down and 3 here for the Knights.
Second down, Knights need 3 more yards for the first down.
I formation yet again for the Knights here as another run up the middle with Caleb Frazier, and he keeps powering his way forward. Good for Knights first down. So they're in Mustangs territory as they are now to the Mustangs 37-yard line. We are now closing in on 2 minutes left in this first half. A handoff right up the middle with Landon Betts, the Knights senior, one of the Knights senior. And good for about 3 or 4 yards. So that'll bring up 2nd and 7.
Second down and 7.
7 to go here for the Mustangs. Excuse me, the Knights.
Knights get lined up.
Minute 35 left on this game.
Minute 35 left to play here.
Snap to Schmidt. He'll run.
That is actually Riker Remus at quarterback. Cuts back and close to the first down. His helmet came off.
Number 32, Bowman got there first.
That was a good run by Riker Remus.
His helmet came off, so he'll have to come off for a play. Eli Schmidt will come back in at quarterback. So we are now at a minute 15 left here in this first half. So, that is Jonathan Mick at quarterback, not Eli Schmidt. Jonathan Mick here. The Knights freshman runs to the far side, and he has a hard hit there, taken down after about 4 yards there. So that'll bring up 2nd and about 6. So Jonathan Mick will stay in at quarterback, I believe.
Good job by Jonathan Mick, the freshman, to get those 4 yards.
2nd and 8 for the Knights. 32 seconds left to play.
He will stay at quarterback here.
Time for a play or two to try and find at least one score on the board.
And a pitch to the outside to Landon Betts. Goes back, and he's got a crease. He's at the 10-5. He's close, and a touchdown. A Knights touchdown there. So Knights get on the board here with 10 seconds left in this first half. So the Knights' Landon Betts gets a touchdown here. So a great job by Landon Betts there to get that touchdown, as we are now down to 10 seconds left here in this first half.
Also good job by Jonathan Mick with that pitch.
So he has not seen much action at quarterback. He played JV game, and a fumbled handoff there. So extra point is no good. So Knights get on the board here with 10 seconds left here in this first half. 58-6, Mustangs lead. I'm Myler Schroeder, joined by Eli Copes. We'll be right back.
Junior high football and volleyball travels to Mankato to take on Rock Hills.
This one, and a very dominant performance from the Mustangs.
Of the signed ball.
So we're back here in Sylvan Grove after the Knights touchdown. That was Knights senior Landon Betts on the touchdown. So that'll put the Knights on the board here with 10 seconds left here in this second quarter.
And the winner of the cross
So
Flag is Nikki McLucky.
Mustangs get set to kick here. Or Knights get set to kick. A deep punt by Connor Sumter, and his knee was down.
34, but his knee was down.
So Mustangs will have the ball here with 9 seconds left in this first half. They will start the drive at their own 15-yard line. So Mustangs will get lined up here. So Knights put in some backups here, as we see pretty much our JV team in. And the Mustangs take a knee. So that will be the end of the first half, and that will be the end of the game. Mustangs win it here 58-6. So one last time, I'm Milo Schroeder, joined by Eli Copes with the Lakeside Livestream Network, and I'll hand it off to Eli to thank tonight's livestream sponsors.
Wakanda Boats and Motors, Wakanda Water, Cunningham Fiber, The Brush Group, The State Bank of Downs, Remus Tower Service, Remus Plumbing, Heating and Air, Miller Hardware, Miller Welding, Midway Co-op, and Corner Drug. Again, the final score, 6-58. The Knights lose to the Mustangs.
So Knights High School Volleyball in action tomorrow in Mankato. We will be back probably Tuesday for Knights Volleyball. We thank you for watching. Next Friday, the Lakeside High School team football will be playing Lincoln at home. So, one last time, I'm Milo Schroeder, joined by Eli Copes. Knights lose it here, 58-6, against the Sylvan-Lucas Mustangs.